Hey, it's Mark, the director of the Rising. I'm down here at the ocean today because I love the ocean. I grew up on it. I worked on it all my life. And one of the things that is so phenomenal to me about this story, about the long-term effects of the BP spill, is people in the Gulf are getting sick and dying from just going into the water. Can you imagine that? Go into the water, you might get sick and die from chemicals that corporations were allowed to spray into the water or dump overboard from fracking. So we're trying to get these voices out to tell you this story, and we need your help. We need your help to do this. We're almost there. So if you're on YouTube watching this, you can click right here and support our campaign, or if you're on Facebook, right up here in our text, and click on that link. We need your help. What we do to the ocean, we do to ourselves.
All this oil and all this gook settled to the bottom. Everything that we fish, everything that we depend on settles on the bottom, buries in the bottom. I mean, so how can they expect us to believe that you can dump this much Corexit into the Gulf and have no effects?
Spray on.
We have evidence that it's moving through the food web, and it's very, very slow. It's, here we are in the third season, and this is where we're really seeing the marked effects.
There's effects on reproduction, growth, development, performance. Those are the kinds of effects that we're starting to see in our animals. So what that says is the red flags, the short-term effects that are predictive of long-term effects, are the ones that we're seeing now. So it's the canary in the coal mine strategy. If it's happening to the killifish, then it's happening to other animals. It's happening to the canary, look out minor.
So this is a shrimp that was caught in Barataria Bay, Louisiana on the 19th of April, 2012. It has no eyes. It has the tumors on the sides of its head. We saw something at one point from the boat. It looked like it was a sport fish. So we got a little bit closer, and we realized it was a mama dolphin pushing her newly born baby dolphin along and pushing it. She was trying to revive it. This mommy dolphin was exhausted.
I know, man.
There was just this sadness. As she's pushing it, the dolphin is turning over, and you see a belly button, and it's like, whoa, I have one of those. I think that's when the impact of how, here we are 2 years after the spill, and how it is working its way up the food chain, that this dolphin is a mammal. It's very closely, associated with humans. They, are very intelligent creatures. They're eating the seafood.
Fishermen who are out shrimping, crabbing, are reporting that what they're bringing up, one of them called it a skull drag. There's empty carapaces, and then there's crabs with shells that are actually partially dissolved through, where you can see that the gills are all black, parts of the shell are missing, great big sort of popcorn-like tumors, skin disorders, and blood disorders. And this is actually coming all the way up to dolphins now, where some of the dolphins that are washing ashore are coming in also with no eyes. Their eyes are just gone. It's not the oil alone that did this, but it's definitely something to do that we don't know yet, but it's somehow linked with these dispersants, which drove the chemicals, the oil, and made it more accessible. It acted like an oil delivery system into our bodies.
What other effects might there be from injecting massive volumes of dispersant into the ocean? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. This is one gigantic experiment.